Are you in a hurry? Do you feel behind? Do you just stress out because you're not keeping up? I think it's the world's way to feel like we just are not enough if we are not busy and going fast and running and why isn't this done yet, and I should have had this done already, or I should have done all of the things in a faster, more efficient way, a better way. I don't want to wait at this red light. I have places to go. Why am I in this line at the store? Isn't it going to move faster? Maybe there's an express lane. Shipping. Oh, am I waiting on that to ship? 2 days? I have to wait 2 days for this. Isn't it kind of funny when you think about it that way? That we're in such a hurry. We're in such a hurry all the time. And I don't think that that's God's way. I think that that is very much the world's way. And I think that God would love for us to slow down. And at least that's what he really pressed upon me. When all of this transition started, I heard slow. We went away for about a week in Missouri, which we usually do each year. And normally I take all kinds of work to do when my husband goes out and hunts, and in between activities, I work and I enjoy that. But this time was different. This time I had things that I could do, but God was like, nope, you're just going to sit with me. You're going to slow down. And that was not easy for me. It is not typical for my personality, but I did it because I felt so compelled that that's what I was supposed to do. And it didn't feel right to do anything else. So I slowed down. And that really started all of this transition. I feel like he then quickly told me that I needed to stop. And that was very difficult. And I'm sure I'll talk more about that later, but I'll just leave it as it's not always easy to slow down, or certainly to stop. But there's so much on the other side of that, you know? You think about, how can I move so fast? How can I move so fast and still hear from God? I was thinking about how, you know, when you are getting ready in the morning and you're busy and you're doing all the things that you need to do to get, you know, everybody out the door. And your kid's trying to tell you a story and you're like, yeah, I hear you, okay. And you're sort of half listening, enough that you can sort of keep up with this story, but you're really missing all the details. And you're like, yeah, I think I got the point. That's cool. Go do X, Y, and Z because now we're behind. Ask me how I know. Working on that. So there's real life. But I kind of feel like, you know, maybe God's kind of feeling that same way. You know, he's the one trying to tell us the story. And we're like, yep, yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm hearing you. We just keep going. And we're not like fully committed, and we're not necessarily completely listening. And if we just stopped, what might we hear? What might he have for you? We might not know if we don't slow down, if we don't stop, if we're not present, right? So if there's one thing I think I can encourage you to do, and this is really, you know, there's a lot of things I feel like at the heart of the 4 pillars, but this is why I put rest as one of the first pillars. Because in order to rest, what do we have to do? We have to slow down. We have to stop. So I would challenge you to slow down a little bit, right? Just a little bit, or moments through your day, because it might not come naturally to you like it did not for me. I still have my moments when I get all in a fury, absolutely. Work in progress. It's a journey, right? But if you could just slow down for a little bit, when would you do that? What would that look like for you? Would it be first thing in the morning? Would you get quiet and slow down and just pray and listen? Would you intentionally create pauses throughout the day? Maybe your kids are still taking naps, or maybe you have a lunch break at work. maybe you could just start with some awareness. How's my breathing? Right? When we get so worked up and we're in a hurry, we tend to breathe faster. How's my breathing? Can I slow that down? That'll calm your system down. How are my thoughts going? Are they racing? Or, can I focus? Can I focus on God? Can I just quiet my mind? How am I moving? Am I moving and walking quickly or driving quickly? Could I back that off? Back that off just a little bit. All of this is going to start with awareness, and then it's going to start next with a desire to slow down and begin to just make that real easy change. If you have questions, what it looked like for me, what it might look like for you, want to just share ideas or your story, I'd love to hear it. So I am going to slowly walk through these woods, even though I have other things that I should be doing. I'm going to clear my mind, just spend a few minutes with God. And I pray today that you can do the same thing.